Aries. It's Healed and Open, and I'm here doing your reading for the month of November. Um, Check out the rest of the page because there is a How Do I Feel About Myself reading. Um, Definitely leave a comment on that to let me know if you guys like those, if I should continue with them, yada yada yada. So during your premeditative reading, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. And I feel like there is a new opportunity approaching, but I don't feel like you recognize or you don't know it's coming. A new job, a new project, recognition of a project. But it is something that you've stressed about, so you're focused more on the stress than you are on the possibility of it happening. But it also feels like you're causing yourself more grief than you should, but that's the nature of being a human. That's how we operate. But let's look deeper into the cards and see what's going on. What is the overall energy? Oh, we are continuing with the Dream Oracle deck, by the way. What is the overall energy for Aries in the month of November? You are loved more than you'll ever know. The focus that you've been putting on a project, on something, has taken away from your confidence and the things that are positive in your life. Not that you doubt that it exists, it's just that it's not a primary focus at the time. But it is saying that you have a strong support system, so if even though something falls through, you have a safety net, which is, your surroundings. In the hospital, if before they, recommend that you're able to go home, they do ask about what's your support system. And if you seem to have a healthy support system, a strong support system, then by all means. But if not, then they recommend you go to a facility that has 24-hour care. So I say that to say, while you're focusing on the what ifs and what could be, you're protected on the physical realm and the spiritual realm. Who is involved with Aries in the month of November? Who is involved with Aries? Fire. Take responsibility for your power. Your success lies in no one else's hands. It is you. You want things to work out, there are certain moves you have to make. But with those moves, you have to be confident in making them. The same way you manifest something negative in your life. Like, let me say this. And it came to me earlier. Last week I wanted to get out of something, so I said I had the pink eye. And I even said to myself, I shouldn't say that because I could end up with the pink eye. Seriously. And sure enough, this morning I woke up with the pink eye. And that goes to say that if we can manifest negative things in our life, we can manifest positive things. It's in your hands. You have full control over it, and you have past experience and lessons to soften blows that you feel may come your way. You can navigate through the hurdles that what am I trying to say? That come with, succeeding at something. What is hidden from Aries in the month of November? What is hidden from Aries in the month of November? Wow. Reach your goals. You don't feel like you will reach your goal. It's fear, really. And one we should let go of. But you fight yourself on it. and it means so much to you. If it doesn't succeed, you'll take it personally. It'll be like a personal fail, when that's not the case. It could just be the timing isn't right, or you need to tweak something before it can be fully successful. Or just not even a tweak. Maybe it's just a draft of what is to be, but it doesn't mean that you failed completely or you should give up on it. What are Aries challenges for the month of November? And maybe it's a situation where, if it's a job that you want, you're going up against several people. There are several contenders, opponents. There are several people who are qualified for the job, and you have to do something to stand out. But you have the personality too. There's something that's very unique about you that qualifies you for it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like you do, and you need to hone in on that if it's a job that you really want. Challenges, biggest challenges for Aries. Give yourself permission to play. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't carry that energy of the Seven of Pentacles 24/7. You will have to relax, because in that relaxation, in that period of rest, comes creativity. Let it go. Let it go. These cards came out in the beginning. Yeah, let it go. I just said the Seven of Pentacles. Don't have this energy. Don't have that energy of worry. I mean, it's going to be there. It's kind of innate, but don't let it consume you. Give yourself a break to do something fun. If it's playing basketball, if it's going out for beers, if it's something active or something very aerobic. Maybe that's what will help you take your mind off of it. What are Aries' strengths for the month of November? Aries' strengths for the month of November. Recognize your spiritual authority. It's safe to say that if you are watching something that's tarot based, you have some type of experience with religion, spirituality, and to take some of the weight off of you, you have a connection that allows you to give some of your worry to God, give some of your worry to spirit, higher power. You have that ability, and it's a good time to lean on that. It is a good time, because again, that's a part of your support system as well. Once you do that, once you rely on something besides yourself, a change comes, and it comes really quickly. It gets rid of all of this energy. It does. But it takes for you to change how you're feeling. But don't let it happen to where you get sick and you have to take days off of work, or you're hospitalized, or something happens that causes you to take a break. Like, do it voluntarily. You don't want life to take you out. Not take you out in death, but you want to have control. You want to maintain that control you have. What does Aries need to let go of for the month of November? Aries need to let go of for the month of November. Drop into the deep end of your soul. Everything, your fear is a superficial level. You make it deeper than what it is, but it doesn't have to be. Your fear is external. from paying attention to everyone else and everything else and all the possibilities outside and not really the power that you have within you. The fight is with yourself. This is it. This is the same energy, excuse me. Same energy, but you can change it. 5 is about change. You can change it. What is the outcome if Aries follows Spirit's advice? Happiness. You get to relax. There's a sureness. And all of the cards that have you have all knights and they're protected by something. There's a they have on shields. Strength. That is an amazing thing. But let's see what happens if you don't follow Spirit's advice. What is the outcome if Aries does not follow Spirit's advice? You're softer with yourself. You're not so hard on yourself when you follow Spirit's advice because that joy is there. That joy of what happens will happen regardless of how I feel about it, but I am on the right track. Knowing that there's a sense of surety that things work out the way they're supposed to. Outcome if Aries does not follow Spirit's advice. Can you see these? Let me see. Goodness. You're left with tools. You're left with all of these skills, but nothing to do with them. So you choose happiness and confidence, success, or you can choose being very skilled in what you have going on, but this is dead end. This is, you feel like your ideas aren't enough, so you go and steal other people's ideas, but you never move forward. Utilize your support system. Trust in the people that are around you, and it will be okay. It could take you about a week to change your mind, to have a turnaround like in how your mind processes things. If you're diligent about it, it could take about a week. And that's not long. You still have the whole month of November to succeed. Good luck, Aries.